G'day mates and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 for a little bit of a different thing than I normally record. Normally I would make a joke and a fucking play out of this whole thing, but I already did that on stream. Welcome to the Fura Mana mod. This isn't actually, well, it's a mod, but it's made by the developers. So I'd like to talk about this simply because of how it's actually going to affect the game, hopefully, in the coming days. This is part of the 1.25 beta patch, in which they fixed a few other things, like now when you move around air units, they will now take a certain amount of time to get, recently arrived in region, there you go. So they're less effective. It basically stops you from switching around units. As far as I'm aware, it's... Yeah, okay, so it's actually not moving airports, but rather moving regions. Maybe you're still in a region, you move airport. Hang on, let's have a look at that. This isn't why we're here, but I just wanted to check it anyway. I'm curious. No, okay, so it's the region that matters, not the airport. Alright, cool. Again, that's more important. I don't see why the airport would matter. Although I guess some, like, overrun tactics could involve taking out airports to quickly, like, affect their air supply. Anyway, look, that doesn't matter. Fura Mana is made by the devs to show off a new visual, second, if I pull this over, scripted GUIs. So, this is rather massive for the game, because I've always said that the biggest problem with Hearts of Iron 4 mods is that there is no truly new game mechanics that anyone can add in. So as you can see here, it's cool, we're showing off a bunch of GIFs of the different things. I'll show it all off in game, don't worry. Some things that the new scripts can do. You can use it in multiplayer. You can get the AI to use it. So yes, the AI can use this, though I've had trouble actually getting them to use it. And you can obviously make the GUIs either attached to the old GUI or make your new one, GUI, I just call it GUI, graphic user interface. And you can basically get that to either, so for example here we've got this is a brand new one, or you have this one attached to the old UI. And so what that means is that now mod makers can add in entirely new tabs, features, buttons, mechanics, and counters, resources. So Kaiserreich used to have the stability system, right? It used to be based off political power. You could now have a stability system, even though stability now exists, shut up, that is just a completely unique resource. And you could affect it, spend it, use it, left click on it, to do something with it. You could open up a whole new menu, right? This is massive for the game, because this means mods can do so much more. Let's actually show off what the Fura Mana can do, right? So to start with, you can right-click on it to get more, but if you want to actually get the Fura Magic, you get a set amount per day, and you have a cap. It starts off at 50, but it comes with a focus tree. Now you might say, oh, so you're going to have to, focus this. No. So I'm going to boost my max mana. Oh, that's probably actually a bad choice. I should have gone mana gain because I actually demonstrate that. But I'm boosting my max mana. It's going to take 14 days. 1 out of 14, right? But that's a separate focus tree. Look at this. 2, 3, 8. This is 8 days. Alright, because I already ran on time a bit. Anyway, so in a little bit, 14, 15, 16. Obviously, this isn't developed well at all. But you can see if we tick on time for a bit, and beep, done. So there's no limit on these as far as I can see. We're going to increase mana gain next. It's going to take another 14 days. There's no limit on these. They can run at the same time to this tree. They're attached, but they're separate. They are a focus tree within a focus tree. That opens up so many options. You can have, you could have, like, the economic side of your focus tree be completely separate to the political side. Because you could be like, alright, I want a faster game. I want someone to be able to build up their country whilst still doing all the fun political options where they fuck with countries and they do trades and they give territories. It's very unique and cool that you can do that. Now, the spells up here, the left click, you can turn it, I love these descriptions. The mouth of the Fura. You can consume 5 Fura magic, which is just Hitler's moustache and hair, to make an inspirational speech and increase manpower by 10,000. So there you go. You can Nazi mind trick. You will go home and break the glass. You can use it to cast a mind trick on the weak-minded politicians and boost your political power. So there you go. You can convert 5 Fura magic into red telephone mana, which is my favorite fucking line from this whole mod. Red telephone mana, the best. And then, obviously, Junkerstullen, which gives you experience, right? Cool. Those are some basic spells. Those are pretty basic, but they work. They're a brand new button. They don't use events. They don't use, what's called, oh fuck, I'm blanking. Spirits? No, menaces. Menaces are what these are called. All that sort of stuff. They don't use any of that. Now, on top of that, there's even more. So obviously there is the Uber charge. It consumes 15 daily if we tick on time. a huge consumption, but it boosts your research by, boost your research by 30%, which is actually like a really fucking cool idea as a strategy, right? You know, like line up a bunch of really good research that you desperately need, spend a bunch of your power into it, and then you get that boost. However, obviously, everyone's going to bitch in multiplayer games when you have Fighter 3 in 1936. Anyway, I'm not suggesting something that overpowered, but that's still a cool idea. It's more dynamic, it's more choice, it's more options, it's more things that modders can add, and I love that, because that means I can keep playing this fucking game, and I fucking love this game, and to be frank, it's easy to get bored of it when you play it all the fucking time. So, there's more cool things than that. You can also summon the Oberschmenk Mark IV, and there you go, you get an awesome fucking soldier. So obviously you could do all sorts of things with this. I presume you could do the same thing with equipment, right? Or, well, there you go, we're just producing a bunch of boys. Fun fact, you can actually make them in the Rhineland. I discovered this on stream. There you go. They actually get stuck in here. Oh, this guy can move out, but this guy's trapped. There's no way for him to move. I quite like that. Anyway, the most fun thing you can do is you can... Let me just... Give me some power. You can... Nazi mass mind control... You click that, consume 150 and channel for 14 days, and you can also unleash a meteor swarm, which unleashes the Führer's fury and divides the enemy country in two for a mere 100 Führer power. This causes a communist civil war. Fun fact, if they are already communist, which we will show with Mongolia, it is a democratic civil... Oh, wait, can Mongolia not go into civil war? Tanutuva? Well, this is strange. Why aren't they going into civil war? Singang, there we go. Yeah, they'll go democratic. So sadly, you can't get fascist on online with this, as far as I can see. And you can't cause a civil war in a civil war. Believe me. We broke this on stream, so after this little sort of like talk about the game, I will show some highlights of the stream and the stupid shit that occurred. Yeah. But that's pretty much all you can do with it as far as I'm aware. Yep, Führer focuses. As you can see, I did the focus. We were originally getting 3 a day, now we're getting 4 a day. If I choose it again, it's going to be another 14 days, and we'll now get 5 a day. Pretty simple, but very, very promising. This is the future of Hearts of Iron. This is the little bit that you can... This is the thing that's going to, like, make modding so much better. Modders were already very clever with how they manipulated, you know, focuses, trees, events. You'd have, like... What do you call it? You'd have ministers that we'd choose, they would trigger an event, and then you could choose things. And that would be like your sort of open choice, but now you can just have a button that does it. Why fuck around with events? You can just have a button that does it. And that's huge. So that's all I want to talk about today. I guess I could show it off. I mean, no, it's probably better to show it off in the highlights. I did much more interesting things than I'll do now. But there you go. That is the whole system behind the Führer Manor and the new scripted GUIs. Very interesting, very promising, and enjoy what stupid shit I got up to on the stream. Farewell. I wasn't even in the... I wasn't even there. Hang on. You know what? This is what we're doing now. Yes. Why are they all communists? There's space communists. There's space communists everywhere. Gods be praised. There's just endless space communists. What happens when we do it to Russia? Sadly, the space communists in this... Wait. Are you still communist? No, you're democratic this time around. To China! Oh no, the Chinese People's Republic is here! They come! The space communists! But I can't trigger anymore, like they're just not going to war anymore. Oh my god, you know what it'll be? There is no more nations able to be created. You physically can't. So, no, surely not. Too many custom tags. That's right. Llama Radio, right. You cannot create any more nations. We have actually fucked up the game. It cannot go to civil war anymore. You can't have a civil war anymore. Oh my god. So, here's how you, if I was going to tag to a civil war nation, you go DO1, right? And now we're at Germany. Tag to DO2, and now we're in the French Commune. DO8 is Chinese People's Republic. DO9? What's DO9? Is there a DO9? Hang on. Tag DO9. Japanese People's Republic. Alright. Tag 10. D10. Oh. Actually, and we definitely had a few more past that. 13. Okay, maybe here. Maybe here we have it. 14. Italian Union? No. D15. Yugoslavia? Wait. 17? So 15 is where it caps out. You can have 15 civil wars or created nations at once, and then it caps out, and we cannot have any more. Oh, here we go. All right, mass mind control. Let's see if this works. So 14 days. So by the end of June, we should get all those troops, I hope. It did a little bit more than just give me the fucking troopers. Hang on. Desert Kid, thanks for following, man. Oh, you know what we're doing now. Oh, yes. Argentina. I ate the Czechs. Oh, this is good fun. I foresee a beautiful future. A future where there need be no more mods tied to the game. A future for GUIs to choose their own way, to fight their own paths, to win their own wars, to go and explore the world, to do anything they want to do. My fellow HOI4 shitposters, this is our golden age. This is our reality, our future. This is HOI4 modding at its very finest. This is perfection. Ha 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 ha.